Hello, welcome back to the Joe's channel. To our subscribers, we thank you, we appreciate, and we don't take it for granted. Thank you all. Maybe you're seeing me for the first time. This is the Joe's channel. In our previous video, we did get to know us better on this channel, and please do well to go back and watch, and so that you get information about the video, what this channel is all about. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We'll appreciate that. Thank you very much. So today we'll be going into our topic for today. In our last video, I talked about ways of coming to Germany without blocking your account. Let's just say easy way or to volunteer here in Germany. So today we'll be talking about social service, how to volunteer here in Germany. So FSJ, which is the Freiwillige Soziales, I'll be using that here in the video. It's still a voluntary service in English, so I'll be using the short form of the German word, which is FSJ. It's when a young adult or a young boy or a young girl from the age of 18 years and above volunteer in a social foundation or an organization or institution like old people's home, kindergarten, hospitals, disability home, in area of culture and in technical area. You can volunteer, and it's a FSJ is a practical education. We need for this, for applying for FSJ here in Germany, you need the German proficiency of B1, minimum B1, and you also need a motivation letter which has to be written in German language. You also need a German CV, and you also need a certificate or proof that you volunteer in your home country, you volunteer in a social service in your home country. If you have it, it's fine. If you don't have it, it's okay. It's just an added advantage, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you also need your secondary school certificate. Now let's go into the benefit. What will you gain? What are the things you gain when volunteering here in Germany? Number one, it helps you to know the work word, which is the German system, the culture, how they work here in Germany, how they do their things here in Germany, how they care for their people here in Germany. It's very important. It's a good advantage that you get to know other people's culture. So number two, you get to learn the language further. Like I said before in the requirement, that you need the minimum of German proficiency of B1. So during your FSJ program here in Germany, you get to learn the language further. Now, some of the institutions or the organization help taking care of the expenses of learning the German language here in Germany while doing your voluntary service here in Germany. Number three, you get to know people. This is very, very interesting because this voluntary service is open to the world, so you get to meet people from different places of the world, and you improve in your communication skills. Like I said before, you get to learn culture. Not only the German culture you also learn from other people's culture. So you get to know people from other countries and help to better your communication skills. So number four, it's very interesting. You get to receive pocket money. Yeah, very interesting, right? Yeah, they don't just leave you like that. So you get to receive pocket money monthly within the space of your voluntary service here in Germany. So the range is between 250 euros to 410 euros monthly, depending on the organization or institution you are volunteering for. It differs. Each one has their different payment system. Now let's get to number 5. Number 5 now has to talk about the accommodation, where to live in Germany, where to live when volunteering here in Germany. Now, not all institution or organization offers this accommodation. Yeah, some offer, but a good number of them offer accommodation and some don't offer accommodation. So I will advise you, when you are applying, that you ask your organization or institution if they offer accommodation. Some of them you see them on their website, fine, then you don't need to ask, but some of them you don't see. But if you don't see, it's better you ask and don't assume they are not giving, because some of them give. So you just ask if there are accommodation. These organizations that don't offer accommodation, before they could accept you, even when you have all the requirements, you have to prove to them that you've gotten a place in the city where you applied, you've gotten a place to stay during your FSJ before they could agree to sign a contract with you. If not, they will tell you when you apply that we don't have accommodation. If you can get, fine, but if you cannot get, then we can't offer you the contract to volunteer with us. So it's better you look for the ones that have accommodation. Like I said, a good number of the institutions here in Germany have accommodation, so that you can lessen the burden when you move into a new country. You lessen the burden of searching for accommodation, because accommodation here in Germany is not easy. Yeah, so number 6, which is also very interesting, you get to have free seminar days. Yeah, you are volunteering, you also get to have free seminar days, and this seminar days is 25 days in a year. You are volunteering for a year. Like I said before, it's minimum of 6 months and maximum of 1 year and 6 months. So let's say in most cases it is 1 year. So you are volunteering for 1 year in Germany. Your seminar days are 25 days from this 1 year. If you are volunteering for 6 months, so it will be lesser. And if you are also volunteering for 1 year and 6 months, then it will be more than 25 days here, 25 days seminar, 25 seminar days. Now, and these seminars, they are always interesting. It's a time of creativity, and you get to meet other FSJ, other volunteers here in Germany from different cities. And in this FS volunteer seminar days, you get to have 5 days where you like do a camping, like a seminar, but it's still a camping time. Then you get to meet other volunteers from other cities here in Germany. You do a lot of stuff, you learn a lot of things, be creative, and it's really a lovely time. I'll post some of my videos that I have when I was volunteering here in Germany. It was such an interesting time, the times we have together with other volunteers. So it's an interesting time, it's an interesting seminar time, and you don't get to pay for it. It's being covered by the institution, everything, even the feeding, when the 5 days you need to camp, all the expenses will be taken care of by the institution. So the next benefits of volunteering here in Germany, it's the discount you get. Now let me brief it. What the discount means. As a volunteer here in Germany, you get a card which shows that you're a volunteer here in Germany, and this card comes with a lot of discounts. For example, when buying your ticket for the month, if the ticket price is something 60 euros, then you get to buy for 30 something euros once you show them your your card that you're a volunteer here in Germany, then they get to reduce the ticket price for you. And with this card, you also get to go to some swimming pools at a discounted amount, and also, yeah, your social insurance is also being covered during your voluntary service here in Germany. It's benefit you get while volunteering here in Germany. You get to have 26 days of vacation, yeah, off from work or off from anything volunteering. Yeah, you get to have 26 days. Like I said before, minimum of 6 months and maximum of 1 year you volunteer. Maximum of 1 year and 6 months you volunteer. Now it differs for the holiday period. So if you are doing 6 months, of course it will be lesser, and when you're doing 1 year, that 1 year now is for 26 days vacation. Then if you're doing for 1 year and 6 months, of course it will no longer be 26 days, rather it will be a little higher. That I don't know about how long it will be, but you get to have 26 days of vacation. The last point here, which I have for today, is at the end of your social service, you get to have a certificate that you volunteer here in Germany, and can also be used for any other thing here in Germany. Now, so people might ask, after my service here, my social service here in Germany, will I go back to my country? You don't need to. There are other things you can do here in Germany. It's not a must you go, except you decide to go and to do other things in your country, which will be fine, and it's also good. So there are other things you can do here in Germany, like apply for various trainings here in Germany, which is called Ausbildung here in Germany. Like we have the Ausbildung in nursing area, we have the Ausbildung also in engineering area, we have the Ausbildung also in IT area. A lot which you can apply for after your social service here in Germany. Now, before you could apply to any of this trainings you are interested in, you need the German proficiency of B2. Like I said before, some of the institutions offer to further your German proficiency, so it's very, very good that you take it serious, and at the end of it all, that you get your B2 certificate, so that you can further for other things you're interested in Germany. So you take it serious. But if the organization or institution you are into doesn't help in the German language, help you in getting the further levels of the German language, you look for a way to you look for a way to further the German language, so that at the end of your social service you could apply for any other thing you want to go into after your social service, because B2 is the minimum you need for any other trainings or to study here in Germany. Also, towards the end of your social service, the organization or institution you are into also gives offer to do this training, which I talk about after your voluntary service, social service here in Germany. So they get to offer you on applications for the training, which lasts for 3 years. Yeah, which you need your B2 certificate. So it's good you apply on time, and so that when you are finishing your social service, you have your training to continue with. Yeah, so please watch out for the next video, because I'll be elaborating more on this voluntary service here in Germany, the application process, how to apply. Please watch out for the next video. Thank you for staying tuned up to this time in this video. So watch out for the next videos that will be coming up. We'll we'll elaborate more on the application process for the voluntary service, the visa process, and also the Ausbildung process, which I said earlier on, which is the training in nursing, but we're specialized only in the nursing, which I'm into. So please watch out. Please subscribe, like, and share to 1 or 2 persons that are interested in moving over to Germany. Thank you. So next time we'll meet. Bye.